Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey there, hi there, ho there. I'm DJ Fan from WereArranged, Alaska. This is Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools. Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools is a non-profit radio project that is stealthily moving ever so stealthily off of radio. Oh, we're gone now. We're completely off of radio. Now, YouTube is where it's at. Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools is the home of the hits and happenings, and what kind of hit and what kind of happening is happening today, and by today I mean right now. Well, first off, shall we pop a little atmosphere in here, because, we got to have some sort of cheesy... Tell you, this thing isn't shutting down by the the remote control works fine when you want to turn it on, but not so fine when you want to turn it off. Hey there, what do we got going right now besides a fog bank rolling in from the north? Actually, this would be rolling in from the east. Yeah. Well, so what do we got going on? I'm thinking movie soundtrack type things. Some of my favorite movies are horror movies, and I'm particularly fond of the folk horror subgenre, and nothing towers above all else in the folk horror subgenre like Robin Hardy's 1974 The Wicker Man, with Edward Woodward and Christopher Lee as Lord Summerisle. Well, the less said about that abomination remake with Nicolas Cage. I mean, Nicolas Cage, you gotta love Nicolas Cage, but, you gotta, love the sin or hate the sin, right? Yeah, I'm a big Nicolas Cage fan, but I certainly... let's just say I'm not a big remake fan and leave it at that for now. So, Wicker Man, the original Wicker Man, the 1974 Wicker Man, the only Wicker Man that matters, had a fantastic soundtrack that was worked in pretty naturally. A lot of it was, diegetic music? The music that that they're playing, they're playing in the pub, they're singing, they're whatever, the music is being performed on camera or just off camera as part of the natural atmosphere. And so we're going to have a couple cuts from the original soundtrack recording of Wicker Man. First we got Corn, and this is all put together by a collective known as Magnet, and Magnet is kind of like a folk and traditional music clearinghouse for musicians. So what we have first here is Corn Rigs, followed by The Landlord's Daughter, and finishing up with Gently Johnny. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody else, this is Magnet from the Wicker Man original soundtrack recording, Corn Rigs.
It was upon a lammas night when corn rigs are bonny. Beneath the moon's unclouded light I held a while to Annie. The time went by with careless heed till tween the late and early. With small persuasion she agreed to see me through the barley. Corn rigs and barley rigs and corn rigs are bonny. I'll not forget that happy night among the rigs with Annie. was all my own. I loved her most sincerely. I kissed her o'er and o'er again among the rings of barley. Corn rigs and barley rigs and corn rigs are barley. I'll not forget that happy night among the rigs with Annie.
Oh, those randy pagans, you know, and it only gets hornier. I mean, it only gets hornier. I mean, okay, the next one here is the landlord's daughter, and this is Willow's. This is about Willow, Britt Eklund, who at the time was married to Rod Stewart, of all people, and Rod Stewart objected mightily to the nude scenes required of Britt in Wicker Man. He consented only to topless, but you know, Robin Hardy needed the full nude, and so they actually got a body double for the full nude stuff. But the topless stuff is all Britt Eklund. The Landlord's Daughter, off the Wicker Man original soundtrack, 1974.
Much has been said of the strumpets of yore, of wenches and bawdy house queens by the score. But I sing of a baggage that we all adore, the landlord's daughter.
Oh, her lips are as roses, her wine is a treat. Her whiskey is good and her figure is neat. And while she is serving her bitter, she's sweet.
The landlord's daughter, you'll never love another, although she's not the kind of girl to take home to your mother. Her ale, it is lively and strong to the taste.
She's brewed with discretion and never with haste.
You can have all you like if you swear not to waste. The landlord's daughter, and when her name is mentioned, the parts of every gentleman do stand up at attention. Now there's Jane of the Blossom and all of the crown, pretty Kate of the Garter and star out in town, a Dolly who keeps her red heart of renown. But I'll take the landlord's daughter, oh nothing can be like so,
as does the part that lies between her left toe and her right toe.
Landlord's Daughter. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty horny, and it just gets hornier. This next one, final cut, Gently Johnny, is the seduction scene with Edward Woodward behind the wall and the door, and Britt Eklund on the other side doing her nude dance and pounding on the wall. And yeah. Those who have seen this film know it is very, very powerful. Yes, indeed. Gently Johnny, Wicker Man, 1974 original motion picture soundtrack.
I put my hand on her knee and she says, do you want to see? I put my hand on her breast and she says, do you want a kiss? Gently, 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 Johnny. Gently, Johnny, my jingle. Gently, 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 Johnny. Gently, Johnny, my jingle. And she says, do you want to try? I put my hand on her belly and she says, do you want to fill me? Gently, 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 Johnny. Gently, Johnny, my jingle. Gently, 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 Johnny. Gently, Johnny, my jingle.
Edward Woodward, that pious douche. All he had to do was give in. All he had to do was give in to temptation and lust. Say yes today, Satan, and he never would have been burned alive in the Wicker Man. Yeah, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. 20/20 hindsight, it's thinking like that. That lost is the Vietnam War. I'm DJ Fan from Fairbanks, Alaska. This is Axes, Picks, Claw Hammers, and Footstools. It is a public service, non-profit attempt to bring rock and roll and all sorts of subgenres of same from here to there in the hinterlands and beyond. To all our boys abroad and to all our ships at sea, Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools is the home of the hits and the happenings, so do tune in, turn on, and return on. Yeah. DJ Tab, Drumming Alaska, Axes, Picks, Clawhammers, Footstool.